Hi class, it's Miss Miller here, and today I wanted to continue our discussion on an argument. We talked about the foundation of what an argument looked like, and today you had a chance to practice pulling your claim, providing reasons, collecting evidence, acknowledging the counter-argument, and providing a response. So today I wanted to spend some time specifically elaborating on this idea of what is a warrant. So there's three things that you should know about a warrant. One is it connects your claim to your reason. Two, there are two parts of the equation. And three, it goes from specific to general. Let's take, for example, the claim and the reason that we worked on today in class for the U.S. Postal Services. So the claim was U.S. Postal Office should change the way they do business. And the one reason is it's more efficient. So when we do a warrant, we connect those two specific pieces. It's specific because it's specific to the U.S. Postal Service data that we're collecting. And it's more efficient. So there's a specific component. The claim is the first part, the reason is the second part, and the fact that we're putting the two together as a unit makes it a connection. So let's look at an example. Here's a development of a warrant, and you can see it begins with something very specific. In this case, it deals with or addresses the post office, which is unique to the reading that we did this week. And then it becomes more general. If we look to the left-hand side, in blue, you will see the exact wording from the reason that we chose today in our work. And it says the post office needs to be more efficient. There is one part. And then the second part, which happens to be in green, and that is the claim that we established earlier. So they should change the way they do business. This is a very specific statement that comes from our work. Now, if we want it to become a warrant, we have to generalize it. And by generalizing it means that this can be applied to anything, not necessarily just our conversation or our discussion. So the general portion of this, again, we see the wording is changed and it's corresponding in terms of color. If improving a process is important, this is the reasoning, then people should be prepared to make adjustments. And then this would be like the inferences that would be developed as a result. Let's take a look at this equation. This is circumstances implies inference equals warrant. And what I should have included in this would be a general circumstance implies a general inference equals a general warrant. And so you can tell that the blue goes with what the reason is from our prior slide, and that the green goes with the actual claim. Now, if we were to have written this in a different light, it wouldn't necessarily be warrant. If we were specific, if we had a specific circumstance implies a specific inference, then that wouldn't equal to warrant. It would actually equal to a core of the argument. So this is for the warrant that we're discussing right now. And then some of the questions that you want to address as you do this, as you consider your warrant, is will readers think, or readers or your audience when you do your debate, think of your warrant if you don't say it? Will they be thinking about this? And will they think it's true? Those are two critical questions that you want to think about when you are sort of implying this idea. To facilitate our Socratic seminar scheduled for tomorrow, Wednesday, please bring in mail again. So if you could bring in two items or mail, two or more, that would be great for possibly your peers who may not bring it. So instead of using the penny, this week we will share our envelopes. And it should be an envelope that's already been gone through the mail process.